Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back into NBC5. We're looking out at the rainfall almanac from yesterday. We had just a few hundredths of an inch here in Medford. We had some higher amounts towards the coastline, getting up to half of an inch, 4/10 up at North Bend. Now, North Bend still quite behind for their water year. They're going to be adding to these totals this weekend. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of rain pretty much all at once, and with that brings in a flooding risk for a lot of our area. Atmospheric river setting up, and this is going to be bringing in several inches of precipitation, but that's going to be this weekend. Today we're continuing with precipitation. We're looking at the next batch of rain starting to fill in across Jackson County this morning. Again, we're still holding above freezing here in Medford, although you might see some snow falling. It's going to be melting before it reaches the ground. If you are going to be traveling maybe north on I-5, there definitely is some snow up there on Sexton Summit going up to Canyon Mountain Road, just up north of Grants Pass. Of course, heavier snow on the Siskiyou Summit and our Cascade Passes. And with that, we do have some chain restrictions out there this morning. Make sure you're staying up to date with Trip Check and Caltrans before getting on the roads. You see this next batch of precipitation has moved in further west just over the last hour or so. It's going to be a busy forecast for us here today, but those snow levels are going to be warming. The warm front just out to our west, and we're going to see a climb in snow levels today, and it's going to continue into this weekend as well, getting up to about 5,000 feet for this big event expected for this weekend. And here's the wet forecast that's going to be moving in when we get into this weekend. This setup of the atmospheric river pushes through, and it's going to be bringing in some heavy rain for the northwest. For today, the low just out here to our northwest is going to be pushing closer to the state line. So you see the continuous rain and snow for our region. We get into a small break early Saturday, and then Saturday afternoon, that quick moving next system builds in. And this is where we're going to see the higher amounts of precipitation starting to add up. Saturday night into Sunday, there's the atmospheric river. That's just the continuation of that heavy rain building into our region. And again, some totals for our area, especially when we look at Saturday into Sunday and Monday, could get over 4 inches of precipitation. And with that, we also get into some heavy snow for the elevations that will be seeing snow. Saturday night into Sunday, snow levels will get up to around 5,000 to 5,500 feet. So heavy snow continues up for our higher terrain. Snow levels this morning are going to be quickly warming up, getting up to about 3,000 feet through the rest of today. We'll see a drop off into Monday, but only down to about 3,000 feet as the rain and snow showers expected to continue. We do have a winter weather advisory. This does include Jackson County until 11 a.m. for elevations above 1,500 feet. When we look at our eastern counties and other portions of the valleys, that does include through the morning hours. We'll continue some of the heavier snow, of course, for our higher terrain above 3,000 feet with that winter weather advisory. Winter storm warning for the Cascade Passes. That's definitely where we are going to continue to see some heavy snow, not only today, but look at the continuation when we get into Saturday night and Sunday. We're going to see the additional 1 to 2 feet of snow here today, adding another couple of feet as we get into Saturday night and Sunday. That could be up to 3 to 4 feet up at Crater Lake, 8 to 15 inches for Chemult. We're looking at 2 to 3 inches in Klamath Falls. Siskiyou Summit could see another half of a foot, and most of the snow here is going to be for Mount Shasta throughout this morning and early afternoon hours. Expected rainfall totals, this goes through noon on Saturday. Again, most of the rain is going to be the heaviest Saturday night into Sunday. That's where we're building up to 4 inches along most of the coastline expected, and some of our western counties up to 1 to 2 inches could be possible here in the valley. There is a flood watch in place. I know kind of rushing through this, but we have a lot to talk about. We have that flood watch in place. This goes Saturday night through early Monday. This is for Deer Creek River west of Roseburg. So wet forecast, windy forecast as well. Temperatures not going to budge too much throughout this weekend, staying cool even into next week. Klamath Basin will see snow, then getting into some rain and snow with those warming snow levels for this weekend. Very windy conditions expected. In fact, seeing some wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour within our area. Rain takes over for Northern California. We'll also see some wind gusts up along the coastline Saturday night and Sunday, 60 to 70 miles per hour, and staying wet all the way through next week.